Hi guys, I'm Chef Charlie Carrington and today I'm going to show you how to brine a chicken. So this is a great kitchen hack, something that adds a lot of extra flavour to what you're cooking, and it's really worth doing it if you have the time. So what I've got here is I've got a chicken that's been cut in half, then I've got some salt and some water, and we're going to put the chicken into a container, mix the salt and water together, and then we're going to pour it over the chicken. And what it's going to do is it's going to brine the chicken, so you could leave it for 3 hours, 4 hours, or even overnight. And what it does is it really increases how juicy the chicken is once it's cooked. So the salt will sort of alter the protein of the chicken, and it really makes a great difference. So what we'll do, we'll start by putting our chicken in to our container. So you can either mix the salt through or put it into the water first, but I'm just going to put it onto the chicken first. So the salt amount is 4% of the actual of the amount of water you have. So for every litre of water, you'd put about 40 grams, and then you add that in, and then I just pour over the water, and I use a very fine table salt just because it will dissolve really quickly and nicely. And then I just put that in like so, just let it dissolve, and you'll see the chicken will firm up over the time it's brining. It will change colour maybe just very slightly, which is that protein altering, and it's going to be extremely juicy once you cook it. So what I'll do now is I'm going to put this in the fridge, and then we'll come back and then we're going to learn how to roast a chicken in our next video. So now our chicken's been brining about 4 hours here. So you'll see the water colour has changed slightly, and then that there, all I need to do now is I'm just going to take it out, pat it dry, and then I'm going to get it ready to roast. So I should have mentioned as well, with this brining process, you can do some fun things like adding some spices into the brine. You can add even some sugar if you like. You can also add tea bags. So tea bags, when they will make sort of American, that beautiful southern fried chicken, they'll brine the chicken with some tea bags, which just adds even more flavour. So, really have some fun with this. But the process is very simple, and the longer you leave it sort of overnight, you do get a really good result. But also you can leave it for too long that you might find the salt will just penetrate it and change the proteins too much. So have a bit of fun with this technique, and anytime you're cooking a great piece of meat, especially low and slow or cooking it for a longer time, it does add something to this technique.